Welcome back, everyone. It's been a while, but summer 2025 is over. I don't know about you, but that was about a blink of an eye for me. Appleton Cigars kicked off the summer with Smoke on the Fox in the very beginning of June. Hopefully you didn't miss that. We've had several events and vendor nights at the shop throughout the summer. Hopefully you've been able to make it to some of those awesome events as well. I took the summer off of doing reviews, but I still fit in plenty of cigar time. Cigars by the campfire, cigar dates on the back porch. I even had my first Dunbarton cigar for Father's Day, and that was definitely fantastic. The time has flown by, but now it's time to look to the future. JB requested a cigar spotlight for a special occasion coming up for a special cigar. Forged Cigars will be at Appleton Cigars for a special La Gloria Cubana launch event for the release of Los Gloriosos. There'll be a bunch of raffles, and you could even win this awesome La Gloria Cubana humidor. And of course, we'll have Los Gloriosos there for its official release. For today's Cigar Spotlight, I have the privilege of showing a preview of what you can expect from this exciting cigar. Los Gloriosos, the glorious ones, pays homage to the beginnings of La Gloria Cubana, looking back to its heritage with the Carrillo family. The company was launched by Ernesto Perez Carrillo Sr. in 1972, and his son took over the company in the 90s as the company began to flourish. Eventually, Ernesto Perez Carrillo Jr. sold La Gloria to Cigar General and started his own cigar company, EP Carrillo. But for this project, the Carrillo family once again joined forces with La Gloria Cubana to blend this monumentous cigar. Now let's take a closer look at the cigar. For the blend, the wrapper is Ecuadorian Habano. The binder is Nicaraguan Jalapa Esteli. The filler is Nicaraguan Jalapa/Condega and Dominican Republic. And the one I have here is the Toro 6x50. It should be a medium to full in profile, and for tasting notes it has listed a complex and balanced earthy blend of leather, espresso, spice, and cocoa notes. The Toro runs around only $8 to $12, which I can tell you right now hits above its weight class. More on that later. Taking a closer look at the cigar, it has a caramel brown wrapper, only slightly toothy. It has a maroon ribbon on the foot, a shimmering secondary band with the cigar name, and the classic La Gloria lady with a blue background. I feel like both the name and the presentation of the cigar sits really well in the La Gloria portfolio, as both unmistakably La Gloria, yet standing out to anyone familiar with La Gloria's line of cigars, is something new and different. Now, let's get into it. The light up is the hardest part to distinguish all the flavors, because they all hit real hard out of the gate. The leather and espresso hit the hardest with a medium amount of spice on the finish. But it quickly settles down in the first third with all the flavors growing more distinct and balanced. Earthy leather with espresso flavor, a little spice, more than just baking spices but not quite peppery. A decent complexity overall. I found the retrohale on this blend quite enjoyable. Smooth, flavorful, and not too strong or punishing. The draw is just right for me, easy but still some resistance. And it had a strong layered ash, even though I knocked mine off. The burn was never razor sharp, but nothing egregious, and it fixed itself most of the time. In the second third, the cigar actually becomes quite smooth and creamy. The low spice stays about the same, but the espresso mellows out and takes a back seat to the savoriness of the earthy leather. The aroma is savory with a slight natural sweetness, and the profile feels a little more medium than full by this point. In the final third, the flavors really mellow out, but not in a bad way. The creaminess is still very tasty. There's just a little bit of the bitter espresso left and a little spice on the finish, but mostly what you're left with is the creamy, slightly sweet tobacco flavor. I was actually impressed by how long the cigar was still so tasty. A lot of cigars in this price range hit hard but die out completely by the final third. This one left me enjoying it all the way down to the nub. Overall, the cigar left me with the impression of clear, distinct flavors with a delicious retrohale, evolving into a creaminess that I enjoyed all the way to the end and then some. The Los Gloriosos is a momentous cigar full of history and legacy, and the smoking experience it offers is equally exciting, going toe-to-toe with sticks double its price. Even though it's a fierce price bracket, I think it could earn a top spot as a go-to cigar for a lot of beginners and even enthusiasts alike. Hopefully we'll see you soon, but until next time, my friends, keep it smoking.
Relax in style. Appleton Cigar Company, downtown Appleton.